Hey everyone, welcome to The Last of Us, a beautifully bright and up cheery game about a father taking his daughter across country to find the love of her life.
Baby.
Oh, well then, that was what my notes showed here. Sorry everyone. Don't you guys just hate awkward moments?
Sure.
I do too, so let's just fast forward to where this won't scar me as much and tear at my heartstrings. Yep, this will work. Now then, I can confidently tell everyone that the script that I'm reading here clearly states that there are no more sad moments happening in the game. So that's promising, right? So then, we flash forward 20 years to after the outbreak. Our buddy Joel here now has a cutie in his life named Tess. The two of them smuggle anything and everything out in the remains of Boston. We're talking drugs, ration cards, weapons, children. Wait, children? Must be another typo. That'd be weird. So our new love interest Tess gets roughed up a little by some goons and Joel ain't having it. So they set out to confront drug ring baddie Robert, who took our guns, brother. Let's just say he's much easier to find than Waldo and doesn't wear nearly as cool of clothes. We do some shooting, looting, choking, and punching to find our way to Robert, who sold the weapons to local rebellion group the Lions.
What?
No, wait, it was the deathly face-eating vampires.
Who has our guns?
Wait, no, it was the Grizzlies.
Who has our guns?
It's the Fireflies. Oh, the Fireflies.
Wait, you called your group the Fireflies? Oh man, I'm gonna have to sit here and collect myself for a minute. That was a good one. Conveniently enough, we find Queen Firefly herself after killing Robert, who has a quid pro quo for us. Help smuggle something and I'll give you your guns back. Wait a minute, and that's something she wants us to smuggle as a child? Holy hell, but I just told everyone that Joel and Tess don't smuggle children. With my credibility now in shambles, we head out with the little girl and leave the city before getting stopped by some patrollers out and about. And fun fact, Ellie is infected with this virus that's been around. So at this point, Joel and Tess are like, oh, hell no, we got set up. And Ellie's like, nah, why would she do that? And apparently that's enough for Joel and Tess to believe her, because they continue on their journey without a hitch.
This way.
Our main objective here was to drop off Ellie at the city capitol building, but first we head into the sloping building to try to find some In-N-Out. But unfortunately for our group and all of the eastern United States, In-N-Out Burger isn't on that side of the country, and we continue on to the capital. After some trouble and killing some clickers, hi, those are clickers by the way, we finally get there, meet the Fireflies, deliver Ellie, and just like that, the game is over. But wait, oh no, the Fireflies that we're supposed to meet are dead.
What?
And to make things worse, Tess was bitten earlier, so she's gonna die here. Everyone say bye to Tess. Okay. Who the hell made this script, and who gave the thumbs up for this to be published? Thank goodness the series is complete satire, or my credibility would be But hey, if you think other side characters are going to die in this game, you should give this video a thumbs up to help the new series out. With Tess having more holes in her now than Swiss cheese, we decide to head off to see our friend Bill. Now, they never go into it in detail in the game here, but Bill could have definitely been a perfect caregiver for Ellie because they instantly have a father-daughter bond.
Hey, what are you... Joel?
Bill!
What are you doing?
Ow!
Dude.
Listen to me, you little shit.
No, fuck you. You handcuffed
I
me.
need you to shut up.
Okay, that might not be entirely true either, but Bill all in all is a nice guy, just a little misunderstood. So he's gonna help us get a car to go across country. He takes us on a tour around his town, which he only lives in by himself. He takes us to his shop where he makes his booby traps and explosives. He takes us to the local high school for a workout before we fight a big oogly boogly called the Bloater. We finally find a truck that needs a little kickstarting with some encouraging words from our good old friend Bill.
Really? Fuck my day up.
We have the vehicle we need to head on off to Pittsburgh. We find some guy injured in the middle of the road, and Joel decides to play a little game of chicken with him to find out that he really wasn't injured, but wait, it's a trap! Man, these goons even had the local bus driver in on this thing. We're definitely reporting this to the mayor. Now, if you guys could learn one thing about Joel in this entire game and entire series, now that part 2 has come out, it's that Joel absolutely dislikes being trapped and set up. So what does he do? He shows these folks how to eat bricks Texas style. And before dying a couple times, Naughty Dog teaches us a calming lesson as to why you should never bring a pipe to a post-apocalyptic gunfight. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I've never been to Pittsburgh myself, but this was not the warm welcome I was anticipating. Surprise, surprise, we find another group of survivor friends. These people are actually good buddies. And don't worry folks, this friendship is here to last. So these two are some of my favorite side characters in the game. They're extremely relatable. Sam likes toys that look like knockoff Transformers. Henry is a good old-fashioned man that enjoys a good motorcycle ride. And the video's cutting to the point where they both die at the end. Me, why does no one want to be my friend? Well, the only thing more depressing than what I just witnessed is the game transitioning to the fall season and knowing that the abomination that is winter is only a season away. After some subtle exploring, we find ourselves stumbling across a dam, and speaking of which, hot damn, we just ran into our brother Tommy. You know, the one that saved us in the beginning. Yeah, him. Now, there isn't much going on here in this next section or two of the game, except for this cute little puppo that you can pet. Who's a good boy? But there is some tension between Tommy and Joel, since Joel wants to pawn off Ellie and move on with his life. Ellie finds out about this and runs away. And then after an oh shit argument between Joel and Ellie after we find her, Joel has a change of heart and decides to keep Ellie with him and continue to search for the Fireflies. Tommy, who used to be a Firefly, informs us that the last he heard of them were that they were out in the science building out at Colorado State University. What a shout out to you guys at CSU. Unfortunately for us, all we end up finding at the university are some monkeys, what I would presume was a couple thousand expired condoms laying in the dorm rooms, some more monkeys, and more friends that don't seem friendly at all. While fighting our way out of the university, Joel falls on some rebar that would cause multiple OSHA violations, and we get one of the dumbest lines in the entire game. Now this whole trope of, you killed my friends, but your friends shot first really bothers me sometimes. And for that, you officially get our inaugural Dunce of the Game trophy. Congratulations, my friend. With Joel recovering from bodily injury without compensation, it's Ellie's time to shine and take the wheel of our gameplay. Within a matter of minutes, we learn she may be a future serial killer after killing a cute bunny and deer from the get-go.
Got you.
There is, but isn't a lot to cover in the winter section here, so I'll just say this. We meet David. He's the creepy guy right there. We get medicine to give to Joel, give Joel the medicine, get followed by creepy guy's goons, flee from our hideout to save Joel, horse gets killed, we get captured, we're about to get chopped into itty bitty pieces, before proving we're infected, escape through a snowstorm, only to have a stealth boss fight against David, kill David, Joel twists some guy's kneecap off with a knife, and tries to come rescue us. Yay! And just like that, the winter section is over. Congrats, players, we've made it to the spring. Joel and Ellie's relationship is in full bloom, if you will. They have essentially become father-daughter at this point, which is a really touching moment in the game. So fun fact, in this post-apocalyptic world, you don't go to the zoo actually comes to you. In what is personally one of my favorite scenes in gaming history, you get to overlook the city, in which has now become overrun by nature once again, and you get to watch giraffes in what is a very peaceful but eerie moment in the game for what you know is about to come. After a scary scene where we think that Ellie is going to die due to drowning, because, fun fact, she can't swim, we run into the Fireflies. Hooray! The Fireflies have a plan to do surgery on Ellie to create a vaccine to try and save humanity. Joel doesn't take too kindly to this, so he does what he does best. Go on a bloody warpath. Hooray for violence! After some good old-fashioned killing, we reach the operating room where we have no choice but to kill the doctor, who is totally unimportant to the series and story of this game. Take Ellie off the operating table and escape with angry people chasing and shooting at us. You really can't help but feel for Joel at this point given the circumstances of how the game began, but after completing one of the most selfish moments in all of gaming, we run into Marlene. Now Marlene's all like, no, Joel, stop, you can still do the right thing, she can save humanity. And Joel's just like, nope. We jump to a cutscene where Ellie comes to, still in her surgery garments, and she starts to question what happened, and Joel deliberately lies to her, telling her that there were more immune people, just like her at the hospital. The two end up making their way back to Jackson to reunite with Tommy and their civilization, and Joel can finally retire a happy man and spend some time on his golf game. We get one last cutscene with Ellie making Joel swear to her that everything he told her was true. Joel swears by it, which totally won't come back to haunt both of them in multiple ways. And with that, we get one of the most satisfying cliffhangers, screen cuts to black, and the credits roll. Hey everyone, thank you all so much for watching the video. You made it this far, so I'd have to imagine you enjoyed yourselves. The special word of today's video is pastrami, so if you enjoyed the whole thing, be sure to post that in the comments below.
Swear to me.
Swear to me that if you enjoyed yourselves today and you're not subscribed, that you'll like the video and sub to the channel.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hey! What'd I say to you when we walked down the steps? What'd I say?
I'm just fixing your stupid pile.
Don't touch.
God damn it.